Right, might be better there. Afternoon, everyone. I did this on Wednesday and it didn't save, so I'm doing it again. So you might have already seen this, but I'm doing this so I can save it properly. So I just need to check that I'm actually online. Make sure it's working. If anyone is on, just say hello. You're more than welcome to say hello. Let's just double check my sound from microphone. There we go. Right, so it's working. So it's a quick one. Right. It's a quick one. And it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes on its why group classes can work for your dog. So it's just very quick, 15 minutes, why do group classes work, right? And why they not just for obedience. That's a quick one. Hopefully, my name is Jeffries. I'm a professional dog trainer, part-time now, don't do it as much as I used to. I've been doing it for 17 years, 2009. I've been doing classes for at least 10. I've done the odd movie, bit of TV, that sort of thing. So there's quite a lot. I'm a kids around dog professional. So I tend to work out now with kids in schools and what. But what you've got is, when should you do them, right? Dog classes, what are they for, right? So it's all about getting your dog into a scenario where you can have a group of 4, 6, 8, 10 indoors, outdoors, of wherever, and it's just, why do they work and is it for you? Now you've got to look at myths around dog training classes. There's lots of myths. Does my dog need one-to-one before they can cope in a group? No. Your one-to-ones are there to work on specific issues, not group issues. But looking at it, most real-life problems happen around distractions. If you come to class or you do your sessions, you know about your 3Ds, right? One of them being distractions. Real-life scenarios we do in class, but your classes are staged environments, staged distractions to try and help you. So it's not always about obedience. It's about coping with the distractions. Yeah? Dogs don't live where there's no other dogs. There's always the opportunities to see dogs on walks, on visits, dog parks, dog training, that sort of thing. But what you've got is, like I've just mentioned, group classes they're all controlled, and it's safer. Hopefully, I try and do it as safe as possible. Touch wood, never had any accidents. But if you've got one of them dogs, my dog can always do it at home, then that's because you've only trained it at home. But it shows your dog can do it. And if your dog can do it, it's then training it against any environmental factors or internal factors, external factors, environmental factors. We don't train dogs to live in a living room. We train dogs to be outside social animals. All right. Now, what you've got to look at is, what do dogs actually learn in classes? Right. Now, in my classes, dogs don't, very rarely, go to other dogs. Dogs don't play with other dogs. It's not a play group, it's a training session, right? So dogs don't need to play with every other dog, because that can cause overexcitement, right? It can cause them not to be interested in what we're doing, right? Dogs need to learn how to ignore other dogs, need to learn how to focus, need to learn how to stay calm around other dogs. We're not there to build excitement and build hyperactivity up. Calm around dogs is more valuable than being friendly with other dogs. We're looking at dogs' emotions. Dogs learn how to wait. Dogs learn how to settle. Dogs learn how to handle frustration, such as I want to go to that dog, or I don't want that dog to come to me. They learn how to handle it well. So these skills, which are staged either indoors or outdoors, are good for real life scenarios. Yeah. Now, when we're in class, dogs generally learn cue words, marker words. I call them marker words. Excuse me. Poppy's here. Yeah, Poppy. There's a dog snoring next to me. Dogs learn words, right? And they associate these words with specific actions, right? Sit, down, stairs, that sort of thing. But it's learning it when there's other dogs around. It's learning it when there's other noises around. It's learning it when there's other distractions around. That's where your obedience becomes reliable. You can do all your obedience at home, right? And it can be easier at home. We call that level 1. But what you've got is, can you learn when other dogs are about? That's your distraction levels. You've got, excuse me, can dogs learn when there's another dog a metre away, 2 meters away? Can dogs learn when I've got a little bit of music on, we're doing a bit of dancing or a bit of okey-cokey or musical dog sitting, whatever we're doing? Can they do it when I'm walking around, but I've got all the chicken and all the cheese, when I've got all the treats? It's all about where we test the reliability of our dog's obedience. Yeah, because at home there's less distractions. It can be quieter, it's calmer. If you come to class, I will invite 8 dogs to your house one day, and we'll see how easy it is. It might not work. Now what you've got is, that's just the dogs, but with the owners, right? The owners are there to learn, right? And what you've got is, you can come to class without a dog, because I'm training you as the owner, real skills. You've got the handling skills. I'll move my hands a lot. Handling skills, lead handling, timing, body language, confidence, right? Whatever you portray, or emotions as well, can affect what your dog is or isn't doing, right? If you hold the lead right, you've got a better chance of doing your dog's doing the right thing. If you do the treats or the words at the right time, your dog's got a better chance of associating it correctly. Reading your dog's body language, I like this or I don't like this, and you can read it and you can action it. Confidence. Owners need to stop being embarrassed. No one's judging them. Owners don't fail, and they've got to realize that it's not just their dog. Millions of dogs are exactly like yours. Mine were exactly like yours. All dogs are dogs, right? And it's just a case of calm, relax, chill out, do some training. Yeah. Now, what you've got in class, we have a weekly routine. So you come to class every week. The dogs will see it. The dogs will come to class. They'll see me. They get excited because all they do is they get food off me and kisses and cuddles and all sorts of stuff. You get a training WhatsApp group where all your homework can go. I'm there as your motivator. I'm absolutely bonkers and enthusiastic around your dogs, and it's just lots and lots and lots of fun. Now, a lot of people come to class with other people, and that's brilliant because you can learn together. Now, you can bounce off each other and you can have competition with each other, and you can say, right, let's try this. Oh, try it together at home, or try it together on a walk. So then it'll stick because there's 2 of you remembering it. Yeah, you've got your WhatsApp group with all your own work in it, but then you've got a better chance to doing it. Oh, very long day. Bit of tip today. Now, sometimes dog classes aren't for you, and 9 times out of 10, you'll know it, right? I say not appropriate, right? But what you've got is, if you come to me and say, I don't think my dog is ready for class, I will ask you questions, right? And I'll always say, be honest. Why? Yeah. Severe things, aggression, fear, medical, pain, that sort of thing. If you've got some sort of medical issue that's causing your dog to be in a lot of pain, then I don't think classes will be a good thing. I think sorting your pain out first will be the priority. Right? There can still be a goal in X weeks, and we can still do some sessions separately, but only after you've looked into medical or pain. If it's fear, you need to see a behaviourist about the fear. If it's severe aggression, you can look at a behaviourist about that aggression. I'm not a behaviourist. I don't do behaviourist cases. I just train dogs, right, and humans, right? So it's the easiest stuff. Behaviourists spend a lot more money on training and can deal with a lot of behavioural issues. Behavioural being cognitive, your brains, right? That's where aggression and fear and everything comes from, up here. So they can work out what's happening up here and they can fix it for you. Now what you've got is classes can still be a goal, and we can change goalposts slightly for you. You can have a greater distance. If we're outdoors, you could train at 10-meter distance instead of 3 or 4 or 5. You can come to a different age group. So if you've got a dog that's a bit uneasy, you can come to a quieter class. Now, classes aren't quiet; they never are. So don't expect a quiet class because that doesn't happen. You know? But if you think my dog's not ready, I will ask you a series of questions to find out why. But if it's just as simple as my dog doesn't listen, then that's probably going to be all right because no dogs listen. Yeah. The only reason you might want to come to class, you might not be able to come to class, is because you've got a severe behaviour issue or a medical or pain-related behaviour. So there could be a lot of things there that might not be appropriate for class when your dog's in season. That sort of thing. So group classes. When I do my group classes, there's not a massive amount of dogs in it. Obviously, indoors, you're limited by size, so you can probably do 8. If it's puppies, you can 10. I think 10's too many. Maybe 8. Indoors, you're limited by space, so you can probably do 1 meter apart. Outdoors, 2 meters, 3 meters. We focus a lot on calm, not chaos. Don't like chaos. Even when all dogs are barking, just chill out, reward the quiet. Everything is positive. It's all practical. It's all real stuff. And I support you all the time. Right? It's no pressure, no judgment, no nothing. It's just a 1 hour bit of fun where we do some training. And we show you that every dog and every owner are in the same boat. If you think your dog's the nutter, come to class, you'll see 4 or 5 which are more nutters than yours. Like I said, we don't judge because we're all in the same boat. And I've been there myself. I've got 1 dog. I had 3 dogs. But what you've got is, I used to go to classes. I went to classes 17 years ago. And if you have fun, you keep going to classes. It is a lot of fun. Private sessions can be a lot of fun. Today I just got covered in mud. Now, if you're curious, a lot of people are. If you're curious about other classes are for you, just message me. Message me. We have a chat. You can get me on Messenger, you can get me on WhatsApp. Generally, if you ring me, I'll message back. Dogs are not perfect to start with. They're not. It's not perfect at the end, but training does help. Yeah. So if you are interested in any classes, when's the next ones? Yes, it's a pretty good question. Easter. Next ones will be Easter. I've got a lot on between now and Easter, and they'll probably be outdoors. And we might even be doing a bit of hoopers. So if you're interested in hoopers, that's a webinar for another time. But if you're interested in hoopers, which is a basic agility, then we can do that. Classes will be outdoors. Venues will vary. Probably be at Mambas at the lake. But there's so much fun to be had. So if you are interested in any of the classes, the website link will be in the description probably. Give me a shout. As always, enjoy the rest of your weekend. This was done on Wednesday. I lost the recording, so I've done it again. And I'll see you all very soon. Hopefully You've enjoyed your half term and the kids go back to school tomorrow. Yay. See you all. Cheers. Bye.